everybody, this is Reese here from C Manga, and welcome to my review of Fairy Tail Chapter 376, Wendy versus Ezel. So, you know what, I'm actually pretty surprised that Wendy has finally stepped up, Under the surface though, this chapter here, it was pretty much like a rehash of the Natsu versus Jalal battle from back in the day, but it was still actually a pretty decent chapter. So yeah, last chapter there was, what, roughly 50 minutes until Face was activated, but now there's only like 10, so obviously in the span of the beginning of the last chapter to the beginning of this chapter has been 40 minutes long. How it was so bloody long, I don't know. Not much actually happened in that time. But yeah, so Wendy, she pretty much has to, she doesn't really have any time to be messing about, so she has to hurry the hell up. Lucy, she pretty much ends up pointing out the obvious, which is, yeah, Wendy needs to succeed or everyone will be in trouble since how they're in they're already in a battle. So if they lose their magic, they're gonna get killed or crap like that. So obviously, you think no one noticed that? It's like that was kind of like a wasted few panels saying shit. That's pretty obvious. But anyway, yeah, it was actually pretty cool watching Wendy's little battle. The way she was like activating all those buffs, it reminds me of just like a boss fight in an RPG. Well, it's pretty much what I do, So she's casting like bravery, faith, shell, protect, haste. Yeah, I know they're all Final Fantasy moves, but yeah, you'd think obviously she'd be cool like going up against Ezel now because obviously she's got all the buffs on, so she can cause some extra damage. She can dodge fast. She can move faster. She can take attacks better. Too bad Ezel in RPG terms, I would say is roughly what, like 20 levels above her or some craziness like that. Basically, she just didn't stand a chance. Her Sky Dragon Roar, Ezel just basically walked straight through it. Her Sky Dragon Claw, Ezel just brushed it off and just took it. It's like, oh, that it. It just like took her out. So like I said, she was pretty much screwed after that. She like took Ezel's X-Blade attack. I actually have no idea what the hell it was called. I cannot remember. I can't pronounce it, so I'm just gonna call it an X-Blade because obviously the damage it caused had a giant X. So yeah, that attack, it pretty much like caused a critical on her. Wendy just got bust up. So she even lost one of her friggin' pigtails, for God's sake. It's like it just got blown off. So hair's all out and all that crap. So yeah, girl, she's pretty much about to be crushed under his tentacles. I swear, if this actually wasn't a shonen series, if it was more kind of seinen, that things would have gone a hell of a lot different with the whole crushing thing, because like how Japanese people are with girls and tentacle monsters. Yeah, those two things there kind of turn into some sort of hentai. But anyway, Carla, she jumps in to try and help Wendy out. Last ditch effort on her part, obviously. Seeing this out, Ezel was just like, oh, what the hell is this thing? I'm gonna eat it. And then he literally had a like Attack on Titan style teeth on her head, ready to just chomp down, break her in half. It was kind of like, wow. But yeah, I kind of think like if Carla actually did die in that situation there, the next bit would have just been so much more epic. So yeah, like I said, the whole rehash thing about the whole Natsu versus Jalal battle, obviously Natsu ended up eating, what's it called, Ethereum, which obviously turned him into his Dragon Force mode. Well, Wendy pretty much did the same, She realised that, yeah, the face is producing like all these little anti-magic particles in the air, so maybe if she eats the air around her, it will be good, it can turn it to good air, what I mean? She can like absorb its power through the air. And because obviously she's an air dragon, she's like sky dragon, so she can eat air the same way Nuts can eat fire, Gajil can eat steel, which kind of actually should actually technically make Wendy the strongest one there. So if her magic's depleted, all she's got to do is just breathe, and then she can get more magic. So she's kind of like one of the only people with unlimited power around them. Because like Natsu, obviously he can eat fire, so if the person's firing fire at him, it's like, cool, I'm gonna eat your power and then use it as my own. But Wendy, it's kind of a bit weird, that kind of, technically her Dragon Slayer magic should be the strongest ever, no matter what, should be like uber super powerful. But anyway, getting back to it, yeah, she decided to eat the particles from the air, basically activating her Dragon Force, which I must say, it did look pretty sweet. She had like these crazy feather scales all around her wrists, her ankles. She had a couple on her back which looked a little like little wings. Basically just looked exactly like Grandine. She kind of like had that whole Grandine look to her. It looked really, really cool. I liked it. But yeah, this is definitely the part which is going to turn the tides to this battle. She actually might, beat Ezel. So I know last week I was saying, yeah, someone's definitely going to come to help her. Like maybe Nuts, who's going to come along at the end of the battle with just enough time, and then punch whoever the hell it is, the final boss who's going to be there straight through face, breaking it. But now it looks like Wendy's going to be the one to do that. Obviously, you can just see what's going to happen. She's going to overpower Ezel completely and do something crazy and then break, like, but use him to smash through face. And I don't know, probably be some like crazy cliffhangery time that's left, like 2 seconds, since how there's like 5 minutes left before it's activated. So yeah, that there was pretty much a chapter. You know, it was nice seeing Wendy go into a Dragon Force mode. It's just really nice actually seeing her getting like a bit of limelight. You know, usually she's kind of stuck in the whole damsel of distress type of situation. You know, she's not really. She's always getting overpowered. This is going to be her first time you're going to see her literally get a full powered victory. Just like, yeah, she's fighting someone super strong and she's going to win. So yeah, I enjoyed this chapter, but I don't know. What did you guys think of it? Did you enjoy Wendy's new design, the whole Dragon Force mode? You can let me know in your comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, helps out a lot. And don't forget to check out the other stuff we do on the channel. So I'll catch you next time.